Keba TV, voice of the voices.
Keba TV, Wadioye. Keba TV, se kilentia Bruma ebeji. Misi day, se kilentia Bruma ebeji. Se neno first time utie ana wohwe Keba TV. Mesre wo se obe like it, obe comment it, no wasa share. Edi ama obia onti Keba TV nka na wanya bi etie. De asem na esi ana asem be na aba. Asema esi ana asema aba ne se eye nana Jantuah kojo Jantuah of Inshira FM wakoka abeka ono ane ho kofre Miracle Aboagye ene nasem ne se nkwasi asem na odi ye ne nkwasi akeka na okan ye efa Bawumia ho no edien ena omo camp no omo woka wakasa nkwasi asem wei ene ejimi asem wei adafa Bawumia ho osan bebisa se omadwen kire ne sen ewo ho na Miracle eto ne bu ase eyi nsem no bako edema no wena mami hu se ye wo nyanseni ne wo jimifo na bodwe a efu fita no sa nyansa bia enim eye jimi sem nko a tese onu ne ho ewa asem akafa Bawumia ne ho after the interview no asema osanka ne se o stand by asema okan ye no so onu ne ho se obe apologize Miracle catch ne se won apologize se Abronye nya akwala na Abronye eye regional chairman of MPP onye campaign member ema Bawumia na onka Bawumia campaign team ne ho didn't na Abronye ebeka na asem a obe attribute ade no to Bawumia se Bawumia ensem fata se obedi MPP ko nenim Bawumia qualify se obeye president because of say Abronye akodidi also free atem waka na adwen akire no wabobo na adwen akire no so no yemfa nkwasasem emfa ne fichire se wafofra na no Abronye so ando dani bebi kode se wanka na onka o te se aboasebo akomede no aba nenum no da ho na se wa mehye nenum a enya de obeka na no atum a obeka ono tini bebi ina wuso efriye akoka no na wa responde Jantuah ubesi musen ono obetu omofo yesi Jantuah so onu mefutu a konruem kokko kire akokohwede ese ombra fie na ne nuane akokọ nti Miracle bisa wo se nti pase o kire me se Kevin Taylor temdide no odidi impanyifo no obisa se eye John Mama na soma na se wakumem ogidi se enye President Mahama na soma Kevin Taylor se ondidi nkrofo atem dia dentina wakumem no ogidi se Bawumia na soma Abronye se ondidi oso free atem so se wonye fe won se won kanu kure yesi de yema e no ese the same thing no eyema bi uturuntafo a wodo bako chen bako so wo NDC a mamu se wo NDC wo MPP a mamu se wo MPP wo ye neutral se a mamu se wo ye neutral bako ese wo de obo bako obo fa ejafa uno be kire se MPP ebe yi ana se enye yi anya Jantuah wabodwe fita no sa nyansa bia enim adwin bako se ekurampo enim miracle ama mahu sɛ uti na esi sunu kondo no nyansa enim because asɛm a wɔka yɛ no ɛfa Bawumia ho no na nte sɛ nka wɔkasa asɛm no asɛm a Abronye ka yɛ no yɛ wɔ nkrɔfo a wɔka more than the Abronye ka ana wɔka western than the Abronye ka no mehu sɛ wa condemn deɛ obi ɛyɛ na nso asɛ wetu ani esi Bawumia so bia Bawumia bɛyɛ bia na Bawumia nkrɔfo bɛyɛ bia no wobɛnya ho asɛm aka Abronye enka Bawumia campaign team ne ho didi ntina Abronye ekoye na de oni baby na ode be fore Bawumia unse miracle Aboagye acham wo hu se unim nyansa ose kopa acho ose Fred Dr. Bawumia na pa na acho na sema wakan ne se wo de ugina baby ugina na nya de obepa ne cho wa wo jejireje Jantuah wa wo jejireje so bepa na cho mpa na cho wa wo jejireje se yema wafa mema mekasa anwa no moma yenkotie ojimi for Jantuah asem komo ne miracle Aboagye etwetwen ye moma yenkotie na munia momfa maso animani enhwe bi na mu se nkrofo mu enu amukasa ye wana wo nyansa na wana ejimi yenkotie mra.
Good morning.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the answer.
Ade oda so da bed this one.
Oh, there be said no campaign. Yeah, in Jantuah.
Ma oni so mami.
What?
Tu niesi.
Menjini se citizen audience. Akasa na se.
Mimi ninsi ye madwuma no no.
Nenya miso.
Your friend na no pay ya enya boni from last week no ena me can say Abronye didi a udidi atem no didi atema eba mo so Dr. Bawumia team na ne Dr. Bawumia nkasa and ekoni say no ntimi take that charge na it means he doesn't qualify to lead Ghana and even the MPP because he bears the ultimate responsibility because asem ne from there ye weekend there ye di agora kama obiya kan de kama but Dr. Bawumia say bechirechire nyoma bi mu enti wadaroma mafrew de me kai no mu problem ne de wa hin
Oh, Koyo. Share with you for I think say Dr. Bawumia as a citizen no echinge bakwa eni na mokra ne say obu emagana ni bia in spite of your social or economic class. And that's something that will be agitum. And he acknowledges say the media and also a very critical stakeholder in our governance in our democratic dispensation. And he acknowledges everybody's role in that space. And I believe say all of us also, including you, Kojo, you have a responsibility, say, will be discharged with duties under the category or what you wants to say as a media person. You discharge it creditably to advance our democracy, to advance our governance system. But you would not use that as a tool or as a weapon to maybe inadvertently, probably not intentional, run down other citizens, attack their credibility one way or the other. I believe, say, before Krebe into the issues, one of the things that we want to put on record is say, you have been completely unfair to Dr. Bawumia. Your commentary on him, your position on certain issues around him is beginning to come across as probably based with too much emotions. And I'm sure say you will take it in good faith, knowing you. And you know we are individuals. We push our opinions forcefully, sometimes very aggressively. And so because of that persona that we have, I believe we are built to also take him when it comes to us. For example, say who can say Abronye that's a baby will be a term maybe enunti Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Because of that, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is not fit to be a leader. I think logic, is completely flawed, and it's laced with emotions, and not necessarily based on deductions, rational analysis of the issue. And I explain to you why. Could you? Abronye Ganani, the decline. The Tosumino, or your penny complete adult. Your Tosumiansa, or ye the Ayan, and they say, or ye regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Why the regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party? Regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, yeah. Ganania, or ye MPP ni. Na MPP agina tum say otumi gina me to abama no ewo region bi mu nti Abronye eko contest elections. The elections no contest here no Dr. Bawumia enka guarantees omo guarantee ma Abronye no ho. Dr. Bawumia enka vetting committee omo vete clear Abronye no ho. Abronye independently as an adult, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the MPP, echo the man for her, Bono region. It's from the Intia, Senia or Tibiano, Omontuabamano, no miti, Omenim our region. And Omontuabamano, remember, our elections in a win year. What it means is that the man for a Tuabamano, no, any doom who more Tuabamano, Dr. Bawumia and Tuabawaho, Dr. Bawumia and Tuaba, our Bono region. And he could not have been a contributor to Abronye winning the election in the Bono region because Abanye Kaye and Abronye win here. Fast forward, Abronye as a party member at a platform, media platform to say Akojo, they had to pay what is here. No one in so you transfer everything come. And I would in Juma. And Abronye canism. In some be a why identify say and ye. A ban is saying, and that's a Gandia media more in Abronye a bono, but about Miameno can say a voter region. Abronye a Bono regional chairman, but about me a member of the Bono region MPP, or a member of the MPP in the constituency of Wale. But a high-level leader of the MPP, but a national executive member. A friend say, how do we even put it? Leader of the party. Leader of the party. You were leaders of the party. Your party in Penifo. You one more party in the show, Monsa. Me no can say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kasano. On the mobile pro, or party for 9 swa, or party leaders was almost say, almost to Aboagye. Emano. Say regional chairman be a DB, a way you cool we. That's the original chairman a year, and 3 years, and yet former vice president, and that's a flag bearer aspirant, whether Bawumia, whether Kennedy Japan, whether Brian Champon, whether Duchum, whether Kwabre Japan, and yes, sir, hopeful, so no. And a regional chairman, yeah, onye. Because remember, say, a kuno, ya dem run a run kuno. You kunim brano, and mawo flag bearer, and I say former flag bearer, and I say former vice president, to me over a regional chairman. At best, the Obayane say, Ebia Wokojo, minimo, na waka bibi na ntwe ye na mafafo na mafra say go you na dey we aka dey say nko yi o me ko abroche memu no bi ka say na wo Ghana ni na ote ho na radio station back on in FM presenter kojo o kan something no sika no na on nkasa no na yes na makeka sansem na me say na Ghana ni na me fi Ghana ampa na o Ghana radio presenter but the first time me fi Ghana ni say me na me channel the one yet the obetumi akyere kojo Jantuah they are on air the owners and the management of Insira and me just because me Ghana ni na kojo nso ye Ghana ni because they are kojo ye no me egu me ho fi egu Ghana ni na ho fi nti me metumi akyere kojo re se me frɛ kojo na me ka kyɛ na opa notie opa ontie but ye wo mo a eye o masudie a o betumi atwe kojo aso ana uja sa nkrofo no weja kwesitum weja management of insida na wo de weni besa miracles a ono abakomo wo se monto abama no e ka chen se ye nto ma wo because wo kromu wo radio presenter bi a ogu mo man ho fi ana wo ne nkasa na wo be gyan se nto abama obekaya there was a point in time the general secretary of the party issue statement I refer original chairman Abronye to the disciplinary committee. Adentina general secretary na kanche Dr. Bawumia say ono no issue we ma sanction ma Abronye because he has no such mandate. Na the okay nyina say Dr. Bawumia money awaye nyina ne say Abronye bie na no kan say about one MPP kono me Abronye metwa my daughter Mahmoud Bawumia because of that inti Sabroye numu nsuo anaso no mapetehia ono mo Dr. Bawumia di mu odi benku a odi Bawumia di mu simply because Abronye as one of the voters. Remember Abronye na organize elections no Abronye na friend is saying over running presidential primaries no kojo Abronye or you're just one voter out of the 280,000 voters that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia remember, in the context of these elections, yes, he's the regional chairman of Bono region, but he has only one vote. And into the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vote, no, on one Bono region, no, he has only one vote. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also will be a vote. Vote, no, so. Yenim tuntum num fita nim we yem pubi vote na wope nipa ne so obeto ma na sebe o ya ponte kura na so ba koto ma so obedane kraman ana obedane akokọ no eno ye wadwuma semre no so na se ohun se wo ya ponte banka wo ye friend se kraman e beboa wo be frɛ onua na de na won da ne ohun enye kraman se na wo si ya ponte se mi de be hadwo na won ye kraman mai se nipa ne pa no say mate but okase ontia wo untumi nya ne he because you have absolutely no mandate over that person. But you me miracles me a member of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team, me a director for communications. It me some no kasa no bi se me kaka se fi bia ko yia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi afrɛ me na watch my son. In fact, betumi afrɛ say hey if you na comment kasa ma me bi wote me jiwadi me to me no ye dwuma bi eno no ye because ono na wafa me se membe ka ne team ho na membe boa no ye den enye campaign Abronye onka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team ho. He has no role, no function, no responsibility in the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia team. As a stakeholder, Abronye is only a voter, one of the voters. Eto about MPP more. Flabber is in our press on million vote. Osio beto ma Dr. Mahmoud 2023 Abronye this one once what say so dia baby support and answer wakasa ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baby baby no dina but I feel say meto about my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia even though previously man yenesa enti kojo edin pa say wo try say wo twi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba say Abronye ye na the Abronye ye regional chairman of the MPP no I say MPP ekuo wo empenimfo wo leaders wo different obi a won responsibilities MPP no won bra ye members det no wo say Abronye subanti enunti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nsia fata say obey leader wabra Abronye onye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team member na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tia no onye juma ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia tia no na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nye chairman of the MPP onye general secretary of the MPP ono so ye penny te sane all the other leaders na omo pray akonya ne penny fo no nti asodie kro na wo de bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kada na wonti me amfa bo the other leaders na so ano pay so meet you no kojo respectfully me te say na wo ka say odi honorable Richard anani atem Emma wo Dr. Bawumia omo ojo matem no diba wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I think it's very, very unfair to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So what you hear could you say the Mesika Kono? Obi Beka say one na what they can say 2028 MPP be lose elections no. And unti oh yeah the obey bia say the papa mo say the boni mo oh yeah the obey bia say the obey group ni ho fi. Na ma wasem na waka na bem. I say waka asamato na say their prophet EDA. Almost share community and after the more campaign. Want to work, Obi fi says that way because mitie Abronye nsem o kan ye ne ntokwa ene na kasa ne Dr. Richard Anane enya ye no bebie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din wom Dr. Anane ankoka se ebia obi koka Bawumia sem ena Abronye kodi ne penatem Abronye so kasa no wanka obebi ada se Dr. Anane akase tia Dr. Bawumia enu ntu no odi natem Dr. Anane say there was a national council meeting. Omampeni Kufuor beka assembly. Na no one say Abronye na sorry eyi Omampeni Kufuor no. Na Abronye so ade etinye ono so abeyi Dr. Anania no. Nkomo mienu nyina afanu mienu nyina yi. Bebie ni wa omobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di. Bebie ni wa Richard Anane kan say eye Bawumia sem na Omampeni Kufuor eka na Abronye beyi ano. In fact, the national chairman of the party, acting national chairman Krabeka said, Bibia Sakrampo ANC and one national council. And the Ebani Central and a Dr. Richard Anane and the Abronye to call Winya, Ebeya Dr. Bawumia. Where in the conversation could you you any indication that say Abronye AD Richard Anane after because of Dr. Bawumia? Where? Okay. Ojitum. Abronye say afia be obeto ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But that doesn't mean say bibia Abronye be bia no na te so de beto Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Sane tie dia. Ene say oman yi mu kan ntu ntemu. Abrantie yi owo America yi a kojo. O say o support John Mahama. O company mama John Mahama. We dig Ghana ni bia atam o kana asem an na tro betwa to so na do mfoni abeto screen so na waka we di what kodwokra na nsia so de bia o na we di watam na waka wasem basa nsem anim sebe o de wo maami ahemu akasa odi obi atam no twa ntoto o no de awiase mu owo bia asem obi aye kronfo obi aye o ka bibia de wo mu de anim na waka free mente da so waka say because of our brand TNT John Mahama, His Excellency, a bad leader.
Okay,
is it the case that because of
Mamim quickly.
Oh, thank you, this year.
Okay, quickly. Now,
is it the case? Is it the case that because what Kato was said, sentinel at the MPP, no dear, one of Sisi and Baby Audiano, on MPP, then well, I share. Yes, about a friend is saying, time I walk on my two human intino. This side in the own Shiana. Because when I see a code biao. Na anya biao can we say Sabranti and some more kicking in ano? Or Mampeni John Dramani Mama and Asomano. And on Mampeni John Dramani, my money, yes, I do. Now, say, if that is your principle there, if that principle is what you are placing on Abronye there, on a friend saying Bawumia there, then it means that won't mean deny, say, John Mahama is excellency. Say, Jumana, Abrante no American, or Yama, John Mahama is excellency. Now, if indeed that principle holds, now, Abrante ni Juma, Emma John Dramani Mahama, no, do be a term with Dio or take a course with Dio saying near Dia software, a DB mom for Dio behind at them. That's a still, what's say, in spite of that, NBC, the Omuntala Kunyaso, your mama, His Excellency in your company, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, dear, Abronye, dear, now I am dear, into money, dear. Could you now say it's easy for anybody to conclude, say, as a said, what some be any emotions be that when you're towards MPP, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in Tina, yes, because the same stick, the same measure. Now, would they ma Abronye and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? I would expect and call it the same measure. Every man, your mama is excellency, and then I done for your American. It is a wood tree, say, Abronye and some more kicker. And someone for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a trader. Now, Dr. Anunti, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me a good leader there. And your man penny on the money, Mahama, international MPP in Trabontino. Sabi could you to day.
All right. But we have 2 minutes now. So, number one, I acknowledge opinion and that is fair. I understand it. I'm not expecting you to understand me. It's okay. But let me state it on record. Say me on the issue of Kevin Taylor on many accounts on my platform. Odidi Matembe Brenyene. Maybe it was multimedia as management, and I catch him say I should not respond to Kevin Taylor. And on my platform, I've stated that Kevin Taylor, NDC, and John Mahama, and their supporting on many platforms. And later on, I'll share. So it is erroneous for people to think that I have never condemned Kevin Taylor. Say, oh, did you be at him? Because I be me as Anthony. And I stated that Kevin Taylor, to create a tension between other tribes and Asante here on this very platform, even around 2024. I've stated it, so it is never true. Say I've never condemned. The only reason why I don't talk about him is because management is say so, and that's the point. The other thing, and they say, you think, say, Abronye responded to me, and he said, okay, say Sebin kwase sem na wo keka keka na wo didi na po atem ni Bawumia te betwen this time around the day. Oka bibi fab Dr. Bawumia ho amiama betena ase. No ma keka bi a kire. Are you saying say if he is not a member of your party, which I agree, a kind of campaign team which I agree, anything that he says ever Bawumia projecting Bawumia no enye relevant ana?
First of all, my address for Kevin Taylor issue. So you see, the problem that everybody will have with you is that you cannot treat Kevin Taylor's issue simply. I mean, being to mean treaty Sabranteno issue, simply on the basis of Makana Samuda, Mekaeda, and penny forcing media into media. Me say, or no, name some more can attempt the deal dim penny for my way, mono. Abronye dear now, why now walk no, a humbo oha. It is a wofi say Abronye dear no.
Which I have never endorsed him insulting anybody. So okay, Memoir Casabra.
I am saying,
I'm just saying I have never because
I extended Abronye's accents to a third party.
Because I have stated the second.
Why haven't you extended that gentleman?
I have done it on the platform recently. I'm responding.
So why are you rooting for John Mahama to be a leader?
I am not rooting for John Mahama.
When he has a supporter who is insulting everybody,
I am not sure. I'm not sure John Mahama will be on the ballot on 2028. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
John Mahama was on the ballot on 2024 when the gentleman was insulting our king, and yet you insisted. Sir, MPP will lose and your mama will win.
I said MPP will lose not based on Kevin Taylor. I said they will lose based on the economy. So let's separate it.
I'm just using
Minia, I'm just begging you that don't bring in Kevin Taylor to make analogy about me because
I would because you are using a certain measure. That measure is contradictory to your position.
How?
The point is that there is a gentleman. Okay, so there are two people in this country. Two people. Bako, and I'm simply using on the face value. Bako. You say Odi Obiatem according to what in the name of Dr. Bawumia.
What did he mean so much tempe?
Me pacho yo. Ba konso Edi Obiatem we do so watem in the name of John Mahama.
Yes.
I will say the onudi Obiatem we see we do atem no in the name of Bawumia no. E son say we do atem ne we do Obiatem ti. Now also support Bawumia nti. Bawumia is a bad leader. But you are failing to also come and tell the same listeners to say the other gentleman now no sudi obi atem we di otu fu atem edi wan kasa so watem no or supported John Mahama openly see or no John Mahama ba be no you have not been able to tell us that John Mahama is a bad leader.
Okay, so
okay,
good. Okay, I agree the fact that we call him double. I agree, but I'm just saying, who is Kevin Taylor in NDC?
He's a supporter of NDC. He brought NDC to power.
Great.
He opened his mouth to say it.
Who is Abronye in MPP?
He is a member of the MPP. He is a regional chairman of the party.
Okay, so in Monamote politics as a chairman, when we talk about a regional chairman and against just a supporter, when do in terms of political discussions?
So you see, there's something called convenience in argument. Your convenience here is that Kevin Taylor and as a branch in America now can on your regional chairman. It's your dear Tema John Mahama cry. It doesn't make John Mahama a bad leader.
I have not said so.
But
I have not said so.
Now then, say it's here.
You can infer, but I have not said so.
No, but that is what you are saying.
I have not said so. Never endorse Kevin Taylor's insult. I don't because me a victim, so I've never said so. You see, let's move on.
I have never even said you have endorsed his insult. I am only pointing out a fact.
Right.
That if you are going to measure Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia by a third party's action, then you cannot fail to measure John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, with the same measure.
Right.
That is double standard.
So
that is all I'm saying.
I'm asking finally, say you don't think say Abronye or Transis in a bit say bia or you just a sympathizer of Dr. Bawumia Ninsembia or Bekebiano will not affect your chances as Dr. Bawumia team more projects say on was say motomano MPP nima you feel say Abronye.
So let's come to that. In all honesty, we have over 280,000 voters we are campaigning to. There are hundreds of thousands of voters who support Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for a new home. They are all supporting in various ways. Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Kwabre Japan, in different ways. Their actions within their communities at all times could attract or deter a voter, whether Kennedy Japan or Dr. Bawumia or whatever. However, it is completely unfair for you to come and say, because of a supporter's action, and I say a supporter's action is endorsed or supported or subtly validated by the candidate. That is what we are talking about here. Because you see, in all your commentary, there's a subtle position I would take. You say, Abronye the Oyeno, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia to me calling what sword and so on and so. And I am telling you, say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot call Abronye to order. Abronye, after all, I don't know supporting Bawumia. Bawumia supporting Abronye. It's Abronye bet to make a say, Bawumia crowd meant to about my own.
And say, Obi supporting Obi na nipa chrono can simbia. Ebe how party na untimin can't support and say Madam Fujai.
Me pacho hold on. Kweku Asante Boateng. MP na Obeka and say Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia any Nkrofo as slaves. Omu ye slaves, omu outside, no kasama Kennedy Japan. Man, say, okay, say, Kennedy Japan is a bad leader because Kokwa Sante Boate MP na Bekasa and Semuno. Honorable Semi, Ekra microphone, Ejina Honorable Kennedy Japan campaign, I say, Efre, Fulani for all manner of names. Eke kan some basa, Efa, MPP ni, Honorable MPP ni Madame Samira Bawumia. Man, say, okay, say, Honorable Semi Subayano, and then some no Kayano, and Honorable Kokwa Sante Boate some no Kayan Kennedy Japan is a bad leader. That is what let your listeners begin to believe. Say,
no, it did not lead my listeners. It led Bawumia supporters, not my listeners. And so
no, please, your listeners.
Not my listeners.
What makes you think say? No. What makes you think that you are in the head of every listener? You think everybody endorses what you say?
No, I don't have a problem. But the point is, our listeners are everybody.
Let me say that. Let your listeners appraise it. It's not up to you.
No, because I'm just saying, say, finally, I'm just saying, say, for you think that
yes. Okay, me about Haptel. And meanwhile, I will not even do what you are doing on air. Because on the Haptel matter, my board video now no PHK 5 times. I was just listening. I said, the empire now okay at that time. And this is what you said. And I quote you. Now the damn kweku fuado and then the Bawumia no more omakote Haptel. That is all what you said. In English, what it means is that Nana Kweku Fado and Bawumia have founded Haptel.
Okay, so are you aware, say, hold on. After that, when people miss and understood what I said, the following day, that was Friday, on this same platform, I'd explained that, and I've shared that one also on the platform. And you are still dwelling on the first one.
You said what on the platform, Koyo?
I have said on the platform.
You know what you said? Let me tell you what you said.
What did I say?
What you said was that Mankada, Bawumia, help to Yenidia, the America Yen say, but that is not what you said. What you said is out there. I have listened to it 10 times today. So what I was expecting you to do, Nisenka Beka said, oh, it was a war. Maybe crying said, Nanado ne Bawumia na atse Haptel. But I got it wrong. The other person said, but that was not what you said. What you did was that you came to defend and justify. In fact, you called those who were saying, say, okay, say Bawumia and atse Haptel. Say, okay, so now that is a problem, could you? You see, we are very, very highly argumentative people. Because of that persona, no, we should be willing and ready to also embrace certain times when we make mistakes. Well, I was listening to your conversation on Haptel. I see all the gaps. I will send you a copy of the Haptel agreement.
Well, I have it also here. So maybe we'll talk about
that. Haptel agreement, you cannot make Haptel now 19 years. 19 years for Ghana. You're calling to election 2024 with you planting in the heads of your listeners.
Miracle. Let's do the Haptel one maybe some other time. We talked about this one.
Wadaroma. Abronye is a member of the New Patriotic Party. He's a regional chairman. For that matter, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia need to make say one so.
That's it.
You bet me and say, Oceano Becca say, 1 minute the idea and you guys. And boy, Abronye pa obeti.
Bawumia catcher.
Of course. Let me even give you evidence. There was a day. The video is out there. I'll share with you. When in Federal.
Specific Bawumia a catcher and say
yes, Messi, of course. I've told you that. I've given you a specific answer already.
Okay.
I've given you a specific answer. Of course.
Yes. Share mommy. Now mention Ochina because share that's the on any kind if you have it.
Bawumia ne Abronye kasa no me video me say ma. What are you talking about?
There's evidence.
Me say there was even a time the chief of staff of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's office, Vice President office, Fredowari, Efre Abronye. You know, Abronye discussed the issues related to comments the Abronye make here on a software. The next day, Abronye Betina TV so Eka Tre say Dr. Bawumia na Osuma Fredowari say on the member Casano. Almost a microphone amame. I'm not the matter. For the way never tell me the amenye.
All right.
And he is right.
Mate.
And yes, Fred, why any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the regional chairman of the party, the general secretary and the chairman of the party, they have a responsibility and a mandate over the regional chairman.
Then it's
and you, Kwejo, you know this. So it is unfair. You need to apologize to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the kind of names you have called him
well,
for
clearly,
acting by an adult.
No problem.
That doesn't work for him.
But I still stand by what I said. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Dennis, I will not apologize. Let's end it here, Dennis. Respectfully, I will not apologize. I still stand by it. Mama, as my brother, Mama, all the opportunity to explain your point, and I respect it. I will not apologize. I say that the Abronye baby will have an effect on Dr. Bawumia. If this is it, I will not apologize. This is what the people are thinking. If this is what you disagree, I respect it, Dennis. So let's end it here. I will say, pass.
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.